Okay, good evening. Also, good morning. Let us start our evening session. You all can join with me to chant, discourse on loving friendliness. May all beings be happy and secure. May all beings have happy minds. Whatever living beings there may be, without exception, weak or strong, long or large, medium, short, subtle or gross, visible or invisible, living near or far, born or coming to birth, may all beings have happy minds. Let no one deceive another, nor despise anyone anywhere, neither from anger nor ill will should anyone wish harm to another. As a mother would risk her own life to protect her only child, even so towards all living beings, one should cultivate a boundless heart. One should cultivate for all the world a heart of boundless loving friendliness, above, below, and all around, unobstructed, without hatred or resentment, whether standing, walking, or sitting, lying down, or when awake. One should develop this mindfulness. This is called divinely dwelling here, not falling into erroneous views, but virtuous and endowed with wisdom. Removing desire for sensual pleasures, one comes never again to birth in the womb. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. Okay, have a comfortable seat. Keep your body upright. Head should be straight forward. Take a deep and long breath and let it go slowly. Be relaxed. Again, take a deep and long breath and let it go slowly. Be relaxed. Cut off the whole world. Come to this moment. This is not the time to pay attention for past experiences or future plans. You are not holding any objects in your mind. Let them away. Your mind is relaxing as well as the body. Happiness is increasing along with concentration. This moment is full of peace, full of happiness. You don't have any unwholesome thoughts in your mind, likewise, greed, hatred, anger, or delusion. So your happiness is increasing. Let us use this wonderful moment to generate more metta. First of all, generate metta to yourself. Scanning your body head to toes through your mind, generate metta. May I be well, happy and peaceful. May I be well, happy and peaceful. You feel wellness, happiness, sorrowlessness, and painlessness. Your mind is getting calm. Generate more and more metta and increase your concentration along with metta. Let us share with others. All my family members, friends, relatives, and neighbors be well, happy, and peaceful. There is unfriendly thoughts of them. Let us practice metta along with compassion and equanimity. Let us extend all living beings in this country. May they be well, happy, and peaceful. All living beings on this continent, may they be well, happy, and peaceful. All living beings on earth, may they be well, happy, and peaceful. All living beings in this galaxy, may they be well, happy, and peaceful. Break all the boundaries and limits. Just practice metta to the universe. Human, non-human, living near or far, born or coming to birth, seen or unseen, all living beings be well, happy, and peaceful. All living beings be well, happy, and peaceful. Practice metta to the universe. Being in this metta upliftment, continue in mindfulness, switch to practice mindfulness of breathing meditation. People attention to your inhalation and exhalation. Mindfully breathe in, breathe out, breathe in, breathe out. Keep your mind end of your nostril and watch your natural inhalation and exhalation. Pay full attention to your breath, inhalation and exhalation. Painful attention, be aware whether it is a short breath or long breath. Developing your concentration, see how important the breath is. The life is depending on the breath. Whenever you stop, breathe in and out, that would be the last moment of this existence. Breathe in, breathe out. But the breath is not me, the breath is not mine, the breath is not myself either. Increasing your concentration, open your mind to see the reality. Conventionally, we can talk about the breath, but absolutely, there is nothing such a thing to take as a breath. You can see generating, vanishing, generating, vanishing. When you start to breathe in at that moment, it has been changing. Always, the breath is changing. The breath is changing and changing. Continuously, it is changing. So, in here, you can see only the process. The breath is a process. In this process, you can see rising and falling, rising and falling. The breath is impermanent. Which is impermanent, that is full of suffering. Why? We don't like any changes. We like to keep that breath forever, but that is not the nature. Which is impermanent as well as full of suffering, that is selfless. So, this is the reality of your breath. Using, using this realization, we can see the nature of your life. Life is depending on the breath, but this is the nature of your breath. Impermanent, full of suffering, and so selfless. So these are the unique ideas, thoughts about your life to recognize yourself. Is the nature of your life and all other phenomena impermanent. So take your time and practice mindfulness of breathing meditation. Increase your concentration and open your mind to gain your wisdom through mindfulness of breathing meditation. Breathe in, breathe out. Dukkhapattacha nidukkha Bhayapattacha nibbaya Sokapattacha nisoka Hontu sabbe pipanino Sadhu Sadhu Sadhu. Thank you. Okay, dear friends, now we can start our Dhamma sermon. We are in Dhammapada stanza number 175. Hansa dicca pate yanti akase yanti idya niyanti dhira lokam ha jetva marang savahini. Brief meaning of this stanza is swans win alone on the path of the sun. Men go through air by psychic powers. The wise are led away from the world, having conquered Maras and his host. This is the brief meaning of this stanza. In this stanza, you can see there are few similes that Buddha used in here. Hansa dicchapate yanti. Swans can fly. They can go through the sky, the places where they wanted to go. Akase yantidya, same as who develop their psychic power, they can go through sky. Swan can go through sky flying, and also person who develops psychic power, that person also can go through sky. Niyanti dhira lokamha. Dhira, wise person who gained the wisdom is wise. That wise person, niyanti lokamha, that wise person can go beyond this world. That wise person can go beyond this world. What does it mean? That wise person can break the circle of birth and death. The wise one can break the circle of birth and death, samsara circle, through his wisdom. And jetta marang savahini, and he can defeat Mara and his host. They can conquer them, and then they can attain enlightenment. They can liberate from the samsara suffering through their wisdom. This is the very important part, wisdom. What is the wisdom? What is the wisdom? In simply, as you know, thinking ability is the nature of wisdom. Who can think deeply, widely, and quickly, that person we consider as a wise person because he already gained his wisdom. This is the nature of the wisdom. So, what is the wisdom in deep meaning? Wisdom is not something realized in dependent origination is wisdom. Who is wise? That person can realize dependent origination. What is the cause of suffering? what is the origin for this suffering, he can realize through his wisdom, his thinking ability. Dear friends, as you know, dependent origination is start in avidya pacha sankhara. Ignorance is the main reasons to have this birth and death circle. Ignorance. Avidya pacha sankhara. Because of ignorance, we are accumulating things. Sankhara means accumulations. So, how it's come? This is the very simple method that you can recognize how we are accumulating things. Just think about your eye. According to Mahatippadopama Sutta, Chakkuncha paticcha rupe uppajjati tinnan sangati passo. When these three connected, what are those? Chakku means eye, picture, that is the object of eye, and these two get together, there is a connection with eye consciousness. Eye consciousness. Wherever these two are together, then eye consciousness is there. Three of these working together, that is passa. When we start to three of these work together, then you can, through that sparsa means to that, through that attach, through that touch, you can get some information to your mind. The information like this: oh, that is a flower. What kind of flower is that? Oh, it is a lotus flower. You know that. To get that meaning, how do you know lotus flower? Did you learn by birth? It is as a lotus flower. Did you recognize through uh, mm, your own experience? No. You know, at the beginning of our life, we were experiencing ourselves. We heard, oh, this is lotus. From whom? Our adults who were there. Might be from your parents, teachers, your colleagues, and some other friends. Somehow you learn from them. This is lotus. And first you saw the picture, the flower, the structure of the flower, the color and things, and then you get to know this is the name for this. Then you have that information. Whenever you see that lotus flower through that experience and gathering that you already have that information with you, then you ready to recognize, oh, this is lotus flower. So you have an idea, oh, lotus flower is beautiful, I like it. Sometimes where you don't have pay attention for that, you have your neutral stage there. Sometimes you have some kind of bad experience, therefore you don't like it. I don't like, I hate it. So these are the three concepts that you can develop through that picture: accepting, rejecting, or neutralizing. These are the three. Any of these ideas arising in your mind means you have greed, you have hatred, you have ignorance. Particularly, you have ignorance. Avidya pacha sankhara mean this is. Because of your ignorance, you are accumulating. What are the ways that you are accumulating? I like it, I don't like it, I'm so. You don't say anything, you are neutral for that. But your ignorance is there. Why? You are thinking there is something existing. Lotus flower is there. Because of that concept come through your ignorance. So, dear friends, each and every moment, if you have thoughts, there is something outside, it means you are living with ignorance. You are living with ignorance. So, wise people, Dira, Niyanti Lokamha means because of their wisdom, they can see each and everything. What is this picture means? It is kind of a process there. The lotus flower is a process. At that moment, with the help of eye, with the help of your mind, with the help of the object outside and sunlight and all other clear areas and clearness, you have a concept. This is lotus flower. It is a process. Just think about, if that lotus flower is in dark, can you see it? No, you can't recognize it. If the lotus flower covered by something, can you see it? No, you can't see it. This is the nature. Therefore, that flower is in a process. What is that process? That flower also impermanent. It is not existing. It is not existence. It is also in the process to decay. Decay, that process is there. So, who knows this reality? That person is not ready to take as, oh, it is beautiful, it is ugly, it is neither beautiful nor ugly. That person not ready to take any of these objects like mundane one. Why? That person can see the reality. That person can see as it is, as they are. He is on that process. Therefore, there is no reasons to develop any greed, hatred, or ignorance. When you are away from, free from all these defilements, that is the stage you already beat, you already defeated Mara and Jetta Maran Savahini. You already defeated Mara, therefore you are very happy, free from all these unhappy, unwholesome thoughts. But you can see that flower. But you can see that flower with the reality, the real nature. This is the nature when someone attain enlightenment. When someone attain enlightenment, they don't have concept. They don't have perception. What kind of perceptions? Beautiful, ugly, or neither beautiful, neither ugly. They don't have these any of these concepts. But they can use that flower. They can offer to the Buddha and they can give it to someone. Everything can do is possible, but they don't have that perception in their mind. This is beautiful flower, this is ugly flower. They don't have that perception in their mind. Why? They are not just looking through their eyes, they are looking through their mind. They can see the nature, the reality. So, this is the way how we can defeat Mara. How we can defeat Mara. How we can fight with Mara. When you are in that stage, Mara can't do nothing. Mara, he can't do nothing because you don't have defilements with you. So, Jetta Amaran Savahini, that kind of person, having conquered Mara and his host, is free from all the troubles, all matters. He don't have any problem. He is living peace, happy, peace and happiness. So, this stanza delivered by the Buddha, there was an incident. That incident was, in briefly, group of monks, 30 among there was 30 monks who came to see the Buddha. They were practicing in some other place, And time to time, as you know, traditionally monks were supposed to visit the Buddha to pay respect to the Buddha. Those days in when Buddha was dwelling. So 30 of monks came to see the Buddha. At the entrance of the temple, they met the venerable. They met the main attendant, Venerable Ananda, and then they got permission. Venerable Ananda was helping them to see the Buddha, and then he was outside letting them to talk with Buddha. Venerable Ananda was outside. He was waiting for those monks to help them, to treat them. Somehow, when he was waiting and waiting, he did not see those monks, and then he went to see the Buddha. Then he met the Buddha was alone. The monks was not there. Then he was asking from the Buddha, Venerable Sir, what happened to the monks who came little while ago? And then Buddha said, they left. Which which path they use? Or they went through the sky. They went through the sky. Then Buddha said, when they were here, they were listening to me, they were able to attain enlightenment with psychic power. They were able to attain enlightenment with psychic power. There are two kind of groups. There are arahant beings who don't have any psychic power. There are beings who don't attain enlightenment but they have psychic power. There are beings who attain enlightenment with psychic power. Leading monk was in psychic power group Venerable Moggallana. He is the most talented person with psychic power. He can do so many things using his psychic power. So the Buddha declared Venerable Moggallana as a leading monk of psychic power. Somehow that day, those monks who came to see the Buddha, listening to Buddha, attained enlightenment with that psychic power. So they left using their psychic power through sky. Venerable Ananda was outside, then he was not able to see them. Then he was questioning from the Buddha. He get to know they went through the sky because of their psychic power. He did not know whether they attained enlightenment or not. Then Buddha declared they attained enlightenment in here, and then they went through sky using their psychic power. At that moment, when they having that conversation, there was a swan. Flock of swan was flying. Using that opportunity, then Buddha said, flying through the air, he committed Ananda. Those who have attained sainthood fly through the air like swans. Like swans. Buddha used that opportunity as an example. So now you can see swan can fly because they have that nature. The abilities are there with them. And the person who developed the psychic power, that using that psychic power, that person also can go through the sky. He can appear in different places. But the most important thing that appreciated by the Buddha is Dhira lokamha niyanti. Dhira, being a wise person, gaining your wisdom. Through that wisdom, who is able to get rid of all defilements. That is the most important thing that appreciated by the Buddha. So we are working for that. We are working for that. Now, as you know, what are the steps for that? According to Noble Eightfold Path, we start with Samadhiti. Samadhiti means there are two kind of samadhiti. One is directly realizing Four Noble Truth. To realize Four Noble Truth, you should have a background. Just think about now, if you have a friend who don't know anything about the Buddhism, then how that person knows about the Four Noble Truth? That person does not know anything about Four Noble Truth. So first he has to have some ideas, thoughts about wholesomeness and unwholesomeness. As you know, in our society, some of them don't have much idea about wholesomeness and unwholesomeness. They don't have. Why? They don't develop their mind. They don't develop their mind. So, dear friends, as a first thing that we should recognize what is wholesome, what is unwholesome. Seeing and recognizing this wholesomeness and unwholesomeness, then we can use that opportunity to clean our mind. Cleaning our mind, eliminating defilements, then we can maintain pure mind, concentrated mind. Then you can see the world, you can see the reality, the universal reality through your concentration. Because there is, seeing that reality, you can attain enlightenment. Wisdom is there. Wisdom is there. So, after that, you don't have any sorrow, you don't have any pain. Dear friends, Arahant monks does not have sorrow, pains, lamentations means don't think they don't have any feelings. They have their physical body feelings, same as us. There's no difference with that. But because of that pain, that body pain, they don't develop their unwholesome mind. This is the difference. They're ready to accept all body pains. They can tolerate all the body pains. Why? They are not trying to react to those things, to stop those things, stop the body pain. This is the nature. But not like us. When we have pain, we're ready to react to that. We're ready to get rid of that pain as much as quick. But Arahant beings are not reacting like that, but it means if they are sick, they are not willing to take any medicine. That is not the mean. They are ready to take medicine because they are take care in this body as an obligation. We need this body to survive. Without this body, no one can live. Therefore, those Arahant beings also use this body. Using this body, they are take care in the body as obligation. They are giving food as obligation. They are taking rest as obligation. They are taking medicine if they are sick as obligation. Therefore, friends, they don't have any defilements in their mind. All these are may action for them because they have clear mind, clear view, and clear mind. When they have clear mind, yes, they definitely have clear view. So, in this manner, now you can see how we can end this sansaric journey, how we can finish this birth and death circle, how we can go beyond this suffering, pain, only gain in our wisdom, only gain in our wisdom. So, we have to work for that. Wisdom is not coming through just blessings of some superpower. Wisdom is something that you should achieve. You should achieve. How you can achieve that goal? Practicing, practicing, and practicing. Basically, what are the practice? Sila, Samadhi, Panya. Sila means practicing moral, developing your spirituality, concentration, developing your concentration, and gain in your wisdom. This is the nature of your practice. Practicing and practicing, yes, you can gain your wisdom. Gain in wisdom, you can get rid of all your suffering, unhappy thoughts, unhappy status. Dear friends, now you can see what is the meaning of our practice. So Buddha used this opportunity to give these lessons for us. I think that would be enough for today. Thank you very much for your participation. Let us use this opportunity to share merits with others. First of all, think about departed relatives, friends, family members, and pets who departed name of us. By the power of these merits and metta thoughts, may they all be well, happy, and peaceful. May they be able to attain ultimate bliss of nibbana. Having that aspiration, say sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. Whoever is sick, by the power of these merits and metta thoughts, may they all be well, happy, and peaceful. May they be able to get rid of their suffering and pain, having that aspiration. Make blessings upon them, saying sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. May you all be well, happy, and peaceful. All your wishes come true by the power of these merits and metta thoughts. May we all be able to attain ultimate bliss of Nibbana. Having that aspiration, say sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. By means of this meritorious deed, may I never join with the police. May I join always with the wise until the time attain Nibbana. May the suffering be free from suffering. May the fear struck be free from fear. May the grieving be free from grief. So too may all beings be. From the highest realms of existence to the lowest, may all beings arisen in these realms, with form and without form, with perception and without perception, be released from all suffering and attain to perfect peace. Excellent, excellent, excellent. Thank you very much.
Right,
Thank
Bhante.
you, Bhante.
Thank you,
Sadhu,
Bante.
sadhu.